Hi, I'm Carmela Bocanegra, your Vice President for Sales and Marketing here at Chroma Hospital. So, 2025, what's in store for us in 2025? 1.06 billion is our magic number for 2025 for direct room sales revenue and 509 million for banquet sales revenue. A total of 1.57 billion consolidated revenues for this year. How do we do this? Number one, we pray and work hard. No, joke lang. But no, we still need to do both. We still need to pray and work hard. But seriously, what are our initiatives for this year? Number one, the Mice Matters program. In 2023, we did a 2024, we had a 35% growth in revenues for mice only, rooms only, and a 29% growth in banquet revenue. This year, we are poised to deliver more, obviously. Mice and groups are our main agenda. First, for the initiatives, we will do a MiceCon this year to further attract companies, BPOs, insurance pharmas, and multinational and government accounts. Both property sales and national sales team will do this. We will also participate in Destination Finder 2025. This is a B2B focusing on local corporate MICE organized by Raja Travel. We have already registered for this. An integral part of MICE are weddings also. This year, we will do Weddings by Crimson in Boracay in March and in Mactan in April. This is one of our big events this year. We launched this in 2023 in Crimson Alabang, and now we will bring it to our resort destinations. For the Quest brand, we will launch together with marketing Find Your Quest. This will further enhance our properties for MICE venues. We will also do, for the first time, we are attending AIM in Australia this February to further attract MICE connections in the international market. Most importantly, we have to consistently implement our MICE Matters Manual, which we released last January 2024. This is in collaboration with operations and sales and marketing and food and beverage and rooms. You all have appointed your MICE champions in your hotels this year, and we need to really perfectly implement this. And as GMs, to drive this, I need you. We need you to drive this very much in your properties, as these are all very vital and super important for the successful MICE business that we will focus on. Your strong presence in making this happen in your properties is very important. We also expect the properties to come up with new and more interesting offerings, setups, banquet menus, high-quality MICE experience. Lastly, still on MICE, we plan to professionalize our sales team members in becoming MICE specialists. We will achieve this by collaborating with professional MICE, local and international organizations such as Paseos, CVent, and hand in hand with, of course, with our HR and training department. It will be our competitive edge over other hotels if our sales teams are certified in this MICE management segment, delivering with the goal of delivering exceptional service for all our MICE events, whether big or small. MICE dynamics have greatly changed over time. It is more than just a meeting, but a meaningful connection between participants or people attending. Properties must be able to provide unique cultural activities, bespoke activities to enhance guest experience. Sustainability or responsible tourism is also quite big. A lot of companies, especially with participants from Europe, are looking for MICE activities connected to sustainable practices protecting the earth and environment. Point number 2, increased coverage of accounts. This has proven to be the formula to get more direct business. We increase our sales force, we generate more. We opened the North office last year, and it proved to give us more revenues for the year, more new accounts. In 2024, NSO generated a revenue of 270 million compared to 2023 when we only had one sales office here in the South it only generated 141.3 million. The more people we have on the ground, the more business it follows. I think it's the same for some of your properties like West Clark and Crimson Philinvest City, Manila. Maybe you need more people on the ground. Are they enough? Do you have enough? Point number 3, trade shows and international market presence. Priority markets to cover this year will be Korea, Japan, Australia, and Europe. We no longer have our Japanese representative in Japan. So this year, Hero will take the lead in the Japanese sales missions, or maybe we can even do our own roadshows too. For Korea, we really plan to do our own roadshow, just like we did in 2022, right after the pandemic, when we were the first group to do this in Korea. Lately, the Department of Tourism also announced that it has more budget and it is also now joining the Arab Travel Mart. We didn't really budget for this, but we will assess and see if we need this market and if we can tackle this market also this year. Of course, in all these trips, your property sales teams are always invited to join us and participate. Our properties must also be Korean, Japan ready. We are also closely monitoring the India market. Once e-visa is up, traction from the India market will certainly increase. We also see increasing traction from Israel via local and international operators. Outbound EU market is up by 6% for the first half of 2025, specifically from the UK, Italy, and Spain. Point number 4, last but not the least, strong marketing campaigns. Presence. Top of mind is always key to getting more business. This year, we will continue to drive strong marketing campaigns. Aside from those already mentioned, Weddings by Crimson, Find Your Crest, we will continue our Live Love Local program. We just won the case against Bench on this. So we need to drive this more. Most of you have strongly driven this program through your Live Love Local Corners events and concerts. Well done to Quest Clark for the yearly Live Love Local event, to Philinvest City, and to Questaboo for their very visible and interesting Live Love Local Corners in their hotels. Hello Summer is also a yearly event that we always do. And this year we will be participating and partnering with airlines, maybe banks, and of course media and press. All of this we will drive for a wider audience. Last but not the least, we need to drive our sales teams to be motivated, disciplined, proactive, and happy. Let's celebrate our wins. At the same time, drive focus on selling.
Konghai Fat Choi, a very happy new year to all of us at the Chroma team and the Chroma family. This is Sunish Sadashivan, your Vice President for E-commerce and Revenue Management, and I'm here to look at 2025 and how we can plan together to have a better year. Before we go to that, we have to go to 2011, 2012. When we started selling online distribution for the group, we started setting it up. And at that time, our revenues were very low. We were doing around 4% of our business on online distribution, whether it was through brand website or through OTAs. By 2019, we are happy to say that we were around 57% of our business, which was being generated through online distribution, which was around 1.1 billion in that year, which is 2019. COVID came in. Obviously, it came with a big challenges. All the revenues started going down. But again, we came back. We made sure that we did around 850 million pesos in 2023. 2024 was another year, and we crossed 1 billion, which was actually close to 1.1 billion. That means we were able to do higher revenue than 2019 already. On top of that, what we all need to know is that brand website, where we want most of our business to come in, because it's your direct channel. That's where we were in 2019, where we were doing 34% of the business, online business, in brand. In 2023, we brought it to 37%, and in 2024 to 38%. It's a great achievement. In 2025, we are looking at doing 1.5 billion pesos revenue on online distribution channels, with 40% of those business, which is close to 600 million, going to be coming from your own brand website. How do we do that? I think it's about working together on the content, on the SEO, and everything else together. What else is exciting for 2024? Over the last 2 years, especially COVID came, and we started looking at a company called Hershey, which is our shared services company. And we started with hotels, which were centralized for the reservations, and later on for revenue management. What we saw is that the costs were high, especially that we are a very small group of hotels in there. In 2025, our direction is to build the team further so that we can take all of our hotels to be centralized by the end of 2025. So come third, fourth quarter of 2025, both reservations and revenue management will be centralized for all of our hotels. It's exciting for some, it's new changes for some, but let's work together on that. I look forward to talking to each one of you, discussing with each of you on how we can further grow our revenues and achieve our budgets even higher in 2025. Happy New Year to everybody again. Thank you.
Hello, property GMs. My name is Jules Medina, your corporate F&B director. I'm excited and thrilled to be part of this strategy alignment workshop with all of you, our property leaders. Back in August 2022, we presented what many thought were ambitious F&B revenue targets. Today, we are here to show you that those targets are becoming a reality. Back in 2023, we achieved 1.1 billion, followed by almost 1.4 billion in 2024. An impressive leap that positions us to strongly hit our 2025 targets of 1.8 billion. However, as we look ahead, it's important to recognize that our in-house target of captured ratio have reached its ceiling. To sustain this growth and continue achieving these ambitious goals, we must focus on 3 key initiatives. First, attract more walk-in covers. This will require us innovative marketing strategies, exceptional service delivery, and a focus on creating unique dining experience that draw external guests to our restaurants and bars. Number 2, full implementation of BPXC framework. With most specialty outlets successfully completed, our focus now shifts to all-day dining. These outlets generate the highest number of covers yet face the challenge of vacant seats during lunch and dinner. By optimizing operations and guest experiences in this area, we can maximize efficiency, drive occupancy, and capture untapped revenue opportunities. Banquet modernization. By revamping our banquet and event services, we can capture a wider audience, offering tailored and modernized MICE solutions that meet evolving customer expectations. Collaboration is the key, and I'm more than ready to work with you to localize this strategy, tailor them to the specific needs of your respective properties. Together, we can ensure that our goals are not just ambitious, but achievable at every level. These strategies will not only help us achieve our 2025 targets, but also keeps us on track for the 2.4 billion goal by 2027. Let's take this to the next steps with confidence, innovation, and a commitment to excellence as we continue to redefine what's possible. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bong. I am the IT consultant for Chroma Hospitality. What I will talk about for our workshop or summit on Thursday are key things about technology. I'd like to talk about trends. We'll talk about technology trends on a bigger scale, which is the macro level. And we'll zoom in the impact to the technology trends at the hospitality level. We'll also talk about where we are, where we currently stand, and where we're moving. This is the scorecard according to James, and the end state according to Francis. When I meet with them, that's how they typically call it. We'll talk about the building blocks, the concept of how to walk before we run. If we are to have bells and whistles, we need to be able to build a good foundation. And what are these? Basically, uh, we'll be talking about standards, how we enforce standards, and how we have data governance. Talk about the as icing on the cake. Where are we headed? What's the thinking of Chroma on data and business analytics? What's the thinking of on stuff like the big wave of artificial intelligence? So it's going to be a very interesting 30-minute discussion. I'd like it to be an interactive one. Please be prepared with your questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you.
Well, hello there. This is Ria, and I am your counterpart in overseeing overall performance for your hotel and the corporate office, and I am your #1 supporter. And so, really, 2024 has been a great banner year for all of us. We've accomplished great things together, ending at the #1 spot in our Trust You ranking, 93.78, out-trumping Shangri-La as well as the Marriott. Now, really, what is up for us in 2025? 2025 is a year of collaboration where so many lines are blurred and so many roles now intertwined with digitization and with technology in our midst. Really, the lines are drawn in the sand. And so we can all do better in working together, not your role, not my role, but our role as we're all after one OKR, balancing profitability with the overall guest experience at an excellent rate. So in line with our 2025 initiatives, we have lined up is the continuation and the propagation of our GEMS program. Our GEMS program in itself is a great program that needs to be utilized. However, it can be better. How do we enhance this? We're putting together a GEMS trainee program so that at all times there is sustainable talent pool in the portfolio. Furthermore, we're looking to partner with L&D and digitize certain high attrition jobs in the Brilliant in Skills program. And this includes housekeeping, front office, F&B service, to name a few. Now, last but not least, we're looking to further enhance our quality council by ensuring that all seats at the table are represented. After all, it's not just operations job in giving the guest the overall guest experience it deserves. IT needs to have a seat in the table, engineering has to have a seat in the table, and it all starts, and we'll launch this in our Guest Experience Summit. Looking forward to seeing your team there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carla Magsombol from Chroma Hospitality. I'm your Assistant Director of HR. So one of our major strategic initiatives in HR is to enhance hiring efficiency and maintain our strong job offer acceptance rates. To achieve this, we are strengthening our employer branding by hiring a third-party agency that may help position Chroma Hospitality and our managed properties as an employer of choice, attracting top talent in the market. Another critical initiative is the creation of a One HR community, led by a newly created role for a Vice President of HR. This role will realign the scope of property HR heads, ensuring streamlined policies and processes across the group. The One HR community is closely tied to our broader strategy of transitioning all Chroma managed properties to a shared services company, which will centralize key HR functions such as recruitment and compensation and benefits. Additionally, we will implement targeted action plans based on our employee engagement survey results, focusing on the 3 lowest rated categories for the hospitality group. And these are leadership, operating efficiency, and work environment. These action plans are not just the responsibility of HR, but require the commitment and active participation of each and every one of us to succeed. Together, we will launch programs to enhance leadership capabilities, empowering our leaders to inspire and guide their teams effectively. We will improve operational workflows and address pain points identified by employees to create smoother, more efficient processes that benefit everyone. And we will all invest in workplace enhancements, ensuring comfortable, safe, and motivating environment for all team members to thrive. With these strategies and the collaboration of the entire team, we are committed to enhancing organizational effectiveness, building stronger teams, and delivering exceptional employee experiences across Chroma Hospitality and our managed properties. With these strategies and the collaboration of the entire team, we are committed to enhancing organizational effectiveness, building stronger teams, and delivering exceptional employee experiences across Chroma Hospitality and our managed properties. And with that all said, we require all your support as we face 2025. Thank you so much.